Conan Exiles, there we go. Son of a bitch. I opened the pause menu hoping that would make it where pressing insert would make it where it didn't open up console commands. But even if you're in the pause menu, pressing insert opens up console commands.
That's
Ugh!
odd.
Nonetheless, I am on a mission. I have been sent on a mission from our good friend Pink.
You're on a mission from God.
Yes, he is our god. He is the one that sits above our pantheon, above Mitra and Zath and and Amir and whoever else we happen to find out there. There's Pink.
Well, you know what? I worship the god of the four winds, and your god sits beneath him.
Oh man, but mine's the
Yeah.
one of the 8 legs. 8 is bigger than 4.
Well, yeah, but the wind is higher than everything, so your god's less than mine.
Spiders on cobwebs ride the wind.
Yeah.
That's true. I don't have an answer for that one.
Question.
Another
have a movie
convert
reference
made.
for that one.
Just quick question. What's the
Yeah,
point
go
of
ahead.
the thrall pot if thralls don't starve?
That is a.
It's for. Well, oh. Now that you mention it, see, I was thinking of the thralls that you carry around with you, like the ones that help you, but you're right, the worker thralls don't starve, so what is the point?
So, because thralls in your employ will periodically take food out of this pot in order not to starve.
Yeah. But they don't. You know what? On harder levels, they probably do.
I don't think it's that. I'm willing to bet that for, like, the thralls you have guarding will eat from that. So that you don't have to worry about going around and giving them all food, right?
That would also make sense.
They don't starve, right?
They don't, but
again,
they'll still
on higher levels, I'm guessing they do.
They'll still need to heal.
Okay.
I'm gonna alt-tab real quick and lower Mike. I over-tuned him a little bit.
Sorry, that might have actually been from me messing with my levels.
No, it's fine.
I guess I'll just go ahead and make one, and then we can use it to store our food. Excess food that we make.
Wouldn't hurt.
Yeah. Also, I guess, could look like a decoration, too.
Yeah. It does look kind of neat.
So, I need 3 more levels before I can get an apiary running for Pink. So, I'm going to just go ahead and start crafting all of the light armor sets and putting them in chests.
Well, you know, that also won't hurt.
That does lead me down a subsequent quest, though, of tracking down what happened to the rest of your Turanian armor.
At this point, it's got to have despawned if it was anywhere.
Oh, did you just shit it out on the floor?
No, I'm sure I would have put it in something, but I mean, if you can't locate it, then surely something must have happened to it. Someone else might have taken it out or something. I couldn't explain.
Because I have the, I've tracked down the hat and the chest piece. But I have not been able to track down the leggings, the bracers, or the shoes.
I'm wondering if they broke on my character and somehow... in my single-player game, I found a cool helmet that wound up breaking. And I found another one, put that one on, and then somehow in the process lost the... I wonder if it might have been some kind of weird incident like that.
If something
Whether user error or not, I'm not sure.
If something breaks, you can repair it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was in my inventory broken, and then the next time I checked, it was not. And I didn't deliberately drop it, but it's possible that I could have accidentally dropped it and not noticed.
Well, what could have happened is you might have found a weapon repair kit, or an armor repair kit, and accidentally thrown it on the armor piece, and it repaired it up.
Maybe. That is a possibility.
Because I will tell you now, I was working for quite a while farming bosses in the unnamed city, trying to get a legendary weapon repair kit to repair a legendary weapon. Because that's the only way they can be repaired. And as soon as I grabbed the legendary weapon repair kit, I accidentally dragged it onto a pickaxe. A shit pickaxe, like a stone pickaxe.
Oh, God,
and yeah.
You know, now's the time I can tell you about my little adventure. I was going after a good thrall today. Wound up finding several, well, quite a few good thralls, actually, but I was going after a couple of named ones. I can make a long story short, which is over the period of about an hour and a half to 2 hours, I found a really good dancer, a tier 4 dancer, entertainer. And I got her, and I thought that was pretty great. And it was near the area where, I can't remember what her first name is, but that Snow Hunter thrall is, the really good, I learned that she's actually the strongest fighter in the game. So I thought, okay, well, that's cool. So I went to where she was, couldn't find her. Beat up some guys, left, came back, still couldn't find her. Some other guys spawned in her place, whatever, and I was like, Okay, so she's going to be a random spawn. I thought that she might have been one of those 100% spawns. So I went online and looked, and it turns out that she has a 4% likelihood of appearing.
Ooh.
And so, yeah, that's pretty low. So, over the course of about half an hour to 45 minutes, I teleported back forth over a half a mile, and it turns out that circumvents the speed limit, the time limit of the response. Just going away far enough and then teleporting back sets the spawn back. And so I kept on respawning new thralls, but it was never the snow hunter until finally it was. And then every possible thing that could have went wrong did. I had to run away at one point, then I fell off a cliff and died. And then when I ran back up, she had turned into a different character. There was another moment where, yeah, there was another time and again, this is 4%, so it's like, okay, teleport, get her back. Eventually, another 20 minutes, there she is. Yay, okay, gotta do this right this time. Don't go by the cliff. Only this time, my follower starts beating her up really bad. So I need to interject and tell him, no, 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 don't do that. Stop fighting. And in the process of trying to do that, I get killed. Okay, time number 3. I try again, and then after another million teleports and another half hour passes, I get another one. Another snow hunter appears. This time, I can't remember what happened. I think my oh, I remember what happened. My thrall got killed, and he's a really good thrall. He was my bearer, but he eventually got worn down enough to where he got killed. And so it's like, okay, well, I don't want to get rid of him, so I need to reload an old game. There's a trick to doing that as well. I found out you can cheat death in that way too. But that meant another half hour of trying to teleport and get Snow Hunter to come back. So again, long story short, and that's the short version. Over the course of about an hour and a half, I finally got the conditions correct, where I was able to beat her up and put her on the damn wheel, which I had to build right there by her spawn point to even accomplish it in the first place.
Bleh.
Yeah, it was a fucking nightmare. I mean, half my playing of this game tonight was just trying to get her. So that's why when you wrote, it was like, oh my god, I just got her. I want to raise a couple levels, fight with her for a little bit, and then I'll join you. And that's what I did.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, it was a lot of work, even though I was more or less cheating. I was cheating not to give myself. I could have just spawned in her character for free. I didn't want to do that. I'm trying not to rely on cheats at all. I'm really trying to avoid it. I don't like doing that in games like this. But I figured it's a time saver. I really do not have the time in my life. No one does to run 20 minutes this way, 20 minutes that way, just to get a respawn that's 4% likeliness of occurring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. That was my adventure for the night.
Yes. And Soon wants an adventure as well.
Soon wants
Well,
an adventure.
It's not really an adventure. It's actually kind of an underwhelming little side trip. But nonetheless, Soon wants to get started on Steel.
He wants to get started on what?
Steel.
Steam? Did you say?
Steel.
Steel.
As it,
Steel. Okay, that's I gotcha this time. Yeah, I got no problem there.
which did you get started on Steel in your single player game?
Oh god, yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. So then let's see. I'm going to be hanging out near the house. I don't know where you two are, but we can go ahead.
I'm at the house.
Yeah, we can go ahead
I'm
and
like a mile to the west.
yeah. So which cave did you hit up for Steel? Gallerman's or Sinner's Rest?
I can't remember which one's named which. It's the one that had the alligators. It was near where
Gallerman's
I built my...
then.
Okay, yeah, it's where I built my second base in the single player game.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, I know about where it's at.
How do you get iron replacements? By the way, how do you make them?
Iron reinforcements? There's no such thing as iron replacements, to my awareness.
Or probably iron reinforcement. Yeah, right. Iron reinforcement. How do you make those?
2 iron reinforcements in a blacksmith's bench makes 2 iron bars in a blacksmith's bench makes 1 iron reinforcement.
Okay. I'm gonna start making some of those.
That
We
would-
don't need to if we're gonna have steel.
Yeah, sure.
No, actually, like the really the really nice, convenient way to get lots of steel is iron reinforcements.
You mean for the pickaxe?
No. Have you got a tier 3 or named blacksmith on a blacksmith's bench in your single player world, Mike?
Yes.
So they have the ability to combine one iron reinforcement and one steel fire to make a steel reinforcement.
Oh, I never tried that. Okay.
Which is important because it takes 2 iron bars to make an iron reinforcement. It takes 5 iron bars to make a steel bar. It makes 2 steel bars to make a steel reinforcement. So it's like massively reduced cost.
I see.
So it's a super efficient way of making steel.
Okay.
If you have a tier 3 or named blacksmith.
Gotcha.
Which
Alright,
are
well, I'll
somewhat
make
hard
a
to find.
bunch of that.
And
how
I'm
do
gonna
you
go
make
ahead.
Tar?
I'm sorry,
How do you
what?
make
How do you make tar?
tanning leather.
Yeah, the tannery produces it as an automatic result of all the things it does.
Gotcha.
The tar then gets taken into the alchemist's little kiln fireball, which I've already made on the gazebo.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a somewhat complicated process to make steel, but then once I mean, you weren't lying, Alex. That cave, I mean, I think I got like 1,000 steel total out of all that.
It's absurd. Like there's
Yeah,
four
just one voyage.
There's 4 brimstone spots on the whole map, and they are all absurdly profitable.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I that's the only one I've been to. But I also noticed that when I went north, all the Nordic characters were just carrying steel bars just casually, like
Oh, yeah.
every one of them. Yeah, I when I came back from that expedition, I had almost another 1,000.
Yeah.
Very convenient.
Yes.
A lot of tough fighters up there, but very convenient rewards.
Yes. Which, let's see. If we want to go make the trip for steel, because I see Soon starting his speedrun mania here, and he's going to be waiting on... He's going to start pestering me if I don't help him with this. But...
No,
well,
it's
steel
fine.
at this point is a...
I'm doing things. I'm busy doing things to pass
Steel
the time.
Steel is quite good for me too, because steel reinforcements are used in all of the DLC building materials,
Oh, convenient.
which are quite nice looking. But you really want to get that. You really want to get that tier 3 or named blacksmith if you want to be building anything out of the DLCs.
Yeah, understandably.
Because it's hardened bricks, shaped wood, and steel reinforcements.
What is it again?
Hardened bricks, shaped wood, and steel reinforcements to make the DLC building blocks.
Yeah, that's...
And how do you make hardened bricks again?
Hardened bricks, I never showed you to begin with. So,
Okay.
100 stone in the oven, in the furnace, makes a brick. Now, bricks on their own are not used a whole lot in building. They're used more so to make off crafting stations. If you want hardened bricks, you need to go over to, again, the fireball. And the fireball has the stone consolidant recipe, which is 6 plant fiber and 2 resin, which is really easy to get. And you can see I've already started stuffing the fireball with plant fibers and resin, because ahead of time I know that we'll need to do that if we want to start using some of the DLC building materials.
Right.
And I've already stuffed in loads of tar, and I've seen that you've, for some reason, separated them.
Yeah, I just wanted a little bit of tar to make the well. So
Oh, okay.
I was splitting them apart to do that.
You made a well?
No, I'm about to. I'm waiting on the iron reinforcements.
We live right next to water.
Yeah, but now we don't have to jump off a cliff to get it.
Oh, okay.
Might as well make everything if we can
Or
afford.
if you don't want me to make a well here, I can just store all of the supplies to make it on the elephant, and then
it's really
we can
like,
make a well somewhere else.
if you want to make a well, then by all means, I'm sure that we could find some use for it. At the same time, that pretty well the same amount of resources you're getting now could also be used to produce most of the like tier 2 crafting stations, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh,
like,
yeah, I forgot we can upgrade those too.
Like, let me see.
I don't think I have unlocked any of the recipes to do that, though.
I at level 30 can. Let me see. I can get steel.
Also at level 30. Or are you at level 30 now?
I am at level 30, yes.
Okay, I kind of wanted to like make some of these myself because I kind of don't understand where we're positioned quite in terms of progression.
Okay. I'm mostly gonna be, like I said, I'm mostly gonna be, until you guys are ready to make the trip for steel, I'm mostly gonna be focusing on building all of the armor sets.
Good that you'll be doing that, actually. Although I am starting to think that we can't. I don't know if you guys have tested this or if you can from this point forward. Anything that you've given me in terms of armor, Alex, once it breaks, I cannot fix it.
Yes, that is the case. You need the
We
knowledge.
found that out for sure.
Yeah, we found that out last time. You just forgot.
We confirmed it though.
Yes, I knew it to begin with. You need the knowledge of something in order to repair it.
Oh, you did say that. Yeah, that's right. That's right. God, my memory. Jesus.
That's fine.
No, it's not. It's terrible.
Let's see. That's gonna be producing a shitload of leather and tar.
Delicious, delicious leather and tar.
Yes. Yes.
Some tar dipped jerky.
Yeah. Hey, oh man, that reminds me. I'm at the point where I can put in a stove. I'll wait on that until you guys are ready to start the whole cooking thing. But damn,
Home cooking?
cooking, brother.
I'm all for home cooking.
Ah shit, I need more hide. Ow.
Yeah, I'm remembering now specifically what was the problem was with this DLC armor. Is that since I don't have the DLC, of course I can't repair it. That was the detail. If you gave me some medium armor, for example, I'd be able to do that.
Yeah, do you prefer to do that?
I mean, go on. Go ahead.
Realistically speaking, if you want to stick with that until I get like a decent armor supply going up, and maybe like I can make it then where you guys drop off armor, pick armor up, that kind of deal.
Yeah, maybe we should do something like that because
Like I'll just set up
DLC
an armor rental center.
an armor rental center. Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
I will say, Mike, when do you think you'll next be dropping in to the base?
I can come back now. I'm just kind of out fucking around.
I could use an steel skinning knife.
You could use one, did you say?
Yes.
Why do you need me to come back for that?
Well, I figured you wanted to go in for the trip to Gallerman's. Do you want me and you cool with me and Soon just going alone?
Oh no, I'm in the direction. I'm sorry. I should have specified that I was over there.
Oh, you're near Gallerman's already?
Yeah. I was kind of off in that direction. I thought you guys were about to head in that same way.
Oh
I can
crap!
head over there, yeah.
Yeah, soon
doesn't
you get
matter.
on over. Soon you get on over there. Let me dump this. Okay, I've dumped the hide on the tannery, and I am coming in. Or not the tannery. I don't want to tan it. I need the hide for light armor. I've dropped it on the armorer's bench.
I can't remember quite specifically where the cave is. I'm actually very close to it.
It's close to the spiders. It's close to the Veil of Webs.
Oh, I didn't think it was quite that far north.
I mean, it's not really far north, you know?
Do you remember about where it is in relation to the crocodile oasis, the big crocodile?
Let me pull open the map, because I think if I'm not looking at Gallerman's, I think I'm looking at Gallerman's. I'm about to be on top of it.
Really?
'Cause,
Okay,
yeah.
that's way, way further back than I thought. Okay.
Because you may
It
be
wasn't
thinking of...
even- Go on.
Because, let me see, I'm going inside, let me see if it says Gallerman's.
I was... Whatever one had the crocodiles.
Oh yeah, this is Gallerman's, I see Brimstone.
So Gallerman's is the spiders, then?
Gallerman's is Crocs.
The crocodile cave is by the spider area?
Yes.
Okay. Why not? We're whimsical!
And where you are, the Sentinels... What's closer to the Sentinels is Sinner's Rest, which is still a brimstone-heavy cave. It's just replaced the crocodiles with exiles.
Alright. Let's see. I don't know where it is. I can see if I can find it. I'll just join you.
We can hit it after Gallerman's, because it is
Yeah.
a decent place to get thralls.
Yeah, I've got my rhino on me as well. Well, the rhino. It's not mine. I've got the rhino on me so we can carry extra.
Yeah. Actually, can I make a unique skin for the rhinos? I might be able to.
That'd
I
be
It
can.
should be a part of the same DLC with the elephants.
I can, yes. Yes, indeedy. Oddly
How
enough,
much is
it
that
can...
DLC?
Well, I think the sale is passed, so now it's $10. It used... on sale, it was $7, I think.
For just the
Yeah, it
one
was.
set, or for everything?
Oh, it's for everything. It's for all
That's
three of...
$7 been for everything?
Yeah, it's $7 for the complete Turanian building set, so all the buildings, you know, foundations, triangular foundations, walls,
And
doors.
all the armor sets you have and everything?
Yeah, one set each for light, medium, and heavy. One Turanian version of every weapon type. Turanian skins for both the elephant and the rhino.
So all the cosmetic DLC is a total of $7.
Yes, also Turanian furniture and statues.
Jesus, I wish I knew that it was that cheap. I would have picked it up. I'm used to Dead by Daylight. We're getting one character skin is fucking 12 to 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Wow.
usually also several of the DLCs also come with body paint that you can make at the dye maker.
War paint, okay. Yeah, I might still just pay the $10. I mean, I would very much like to have a lot of DLC. I just thought that it was cost prohibitive. I didn't even bother looking.
Yeah, I've picked
Oh,
up every
that's
single
good.
one except Riddle of Steel and Blood and Sand, and I intend to pick those up next time it's on sale. I just didn't have the money.
But even the one that you didn't get, that still would have only brought your total to 7 at that time.
Riddle of Steel is cheaper because it's the one that's Riddle of Steel is several statues of Arnie as Conan, Valyria, Subutai, Thulsa Doom's helmet, Thulsa Doom's throne, Thulsa Doom's set statues, a few other things.
Yeah, that I imagine well. Do you know why everything went on sale just recently? Was it an anniversary by any chance? Because I know it wasn't the summer sale.
No. Sometimes sales just get run for no reason, just because it's like, hey, we'd
Yeah.
like more purchases.
Then it's probably
'Cause-
prudent for me to just go ahead and do it. God knows when it's going to be again.
Saving a few bucks ain't too bad, but at the same time, like I wouldn't like I would think it would be pretty reasonable to pick up like the DLCs that really appeal to you right now.
I don't know. I mean, I'd honestly like to have all of it.
I mean, I definitely get that. I was just kind of figuring, like, I was holding off partly because, like, I'm waiting for there to be a sale on the game altogether so I can pick up copies for you and Pink, too, you know?
Oh, of the DLC?
No, of the whole game. Because you remember... Oh, God, I forgot that you had the Rhino follower.
Me too. I got really spooked. I was about to go.
There was a little bit of a lag issue where he just slid at you, and I thought it was like an actual wild rhino charging you down.
I gave him a coat of paint.
Oh, hey, yeah, thanks, asshole. You're a fucking animal abuser now. Are you proud of yourself?
I can take it.
This is
All right.
This is a paintbrush.
So this is Gallerman's.
I can't see. It's dark in here.
It'll lighten up a little.
Yeah, caves are always dark as soon as you get in there.
Wait,
Yeah,
hold up,
it's
let
got
me
like
drop
an
off
eye
my
adjust.
let me drop off my armor on the rhino real quick.
Dude, you don't need to worry. There are 3 of us. You don't need to strip naked to fit as much up your asshole as you need.
And again, I got the
Okay.
rhino with me, so he'll be able to store all kinds of shit.
Also, Brimstone's actually really light, as minerals go, at least.
Now keep in mind, soon if you go too far, there's a big crocodile at the end of this cave.
He's not really that... He's actually easier than the one that's surface side, though.
He is. I've noticed that. I just want to give Soon the heads up.
Yeah, the 3 of us teaming up can beat him.
Yeah, it would just be an unpleasant thing to ride into if your health is low or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rhino also will probably do the majority of the tanking.
I guess that's true. I hadn't thought of that.
Doesn't
Maybe
really
Rhino would have.
doesn't really matter who pick. You know, actually, I shouldn't be picking up this Brimstone because you get experience for it.
Yeah. And
I
you're a
don't
little
know.
bit over leveled over us. Well, at least me.
That is true.
Yeah.
I'm at
Well, to be,
26.
I think you guys have been leveling off while I've been off, and then obviously Pink is way below us.
yeah,
It's his fault
to
for
be-
being a bitch.
for having a job, but
Yeah, fucking pussy.
but
I
well,
want money. I want to have a life.
but either which way. Oh, somebody set off the big one. It's the big one. Oh Lord, it's the
Wow,
big
you
one.
over.
He's really not that bad, no. Ow! I got fucking bitch slapped by one of them. I can't tell who's hitting me.
Altogether, all these crocs could do a little
Ow!
bit of damage, but yeah,
Ow.
that was a big old tail whip there.
Yeah, all the big bosses have area of effect attacks they use when they're being surrounded, so keep that in mind.
Yep.
There we go.
It's already done.
Alright, now hit this motherfucker for some loot. Oh!
Hit it with axe or
Yeah.
pickaxe?
Bosses,
or
it doesn't really matter what you hit them with.
Well, you get
what?
more
Okay,
with
I
the
didn't
axe,
get
do you
very
not?
much off of him. I got feral flesh and fangs. So.
I got the Jagged Scourge Stone piece, which is part of the main plot, but we don't need to fuck with that for now.
Don't you get more resources if you hit an animal with the axe?
It depends on what you want.
For defeating the giant crocodile.
If you want skin, then using the skinning knife, he'll probably still give you plenty of reptile hide. If you use the cleaver, he'll probably give you plenty of feral flesh.
Yeah, I guess it does depend on what you want.
Let's see. Now, I believe all around this chamber there is just ungodly amounts of brimstone veins.
Not a whole lot more. We've tapped most of them, but you get a lot of brimstone from them.
Yeah. And the quality of your pickaxe ups the amount of brimstone you get.
Oh, yeah.
So if we come back here with a steel pick, then we'll get even more out of each. We'll draw more blood from these stones.
It's at least like 2 to 3 times.
Yeah, it's absurd. Like, I want a steel skinning knife partly just because it'll make it easier for me to go through and get all the armors.
Yeah.
Alright, let's head the fuck out of here and drop all this shit off at the fireball cauldron.
We don't... If you want to go back, you can. But we don't need to return yet. The rhino can... I mean, still plenty of space.
That is true.
But if you want to get started on forming the brimstone, then, you know, that would make sense.
I don't know if you guys want to go out and adventure. You could hand off the brimstone to me. I'll go home and start the steel fire cooking.
Okay, sounds good.
Will you be able to carry it all?
There you go.
Oh, yeah, it'll be fine. I'm wearing light armor, so I keep in mind, whoever is wearing the lightest armor, generally speaking, has the easiest time. Oh, I can also take this Khitan armor and fix it up.
Oh, okay, that works out.
Yeah, I'll take that home and fix it up.
Alright,
I'm... Yep, carrying 800 brimstone and some change. Well, actually, it's closer to 900.
Oh, wow.
900, closer to 900.
I remember it being a pretty good haul.
And since we're so close to Gallerman's, really any of us can just hit it up anytime we want more brimstone.
For
I guess
sure.
I'll
It's
head
definitely
back.
a lot easier than getting iron.
Oh,
Yeah, I was about to say, like, Mike will know even if you've got good access to iron. The problem with producing steel usually is the amount of iron it consumes.
Yeah.
Which
but
we
then when
could...
you get a good amount of steel, then it's just so easy to turn that around into mining more. It's just such a fast process.
Yes. If we get, if you guys are able to nail a tier 3 or named blacksmith out there, then I can make it really efficient for iron.
I'll definitely grab one if I see one. Yes,
do you
I will.
Want to go work
actually.
on that together? All right.
Yeah, I need better armor though before I head out.
Are there better truncheons like iron and steel truncheons?
Yes, you can get a steel one, legendary or an epic or something like that.
So there's regular wood and leather. You get the iron when you research the regular Wheel of Pain, and you get the steel when you research the Greater Wheel of Pain. And on top of that, I know of one boss in the world that has a small chance to drop a legendary truncheon.
Look at the rhino.
Because I'm just getting sick of how
he's
how
stuck.
Get
the butter.
The wooden truncheon does.
Yeah, the steel is pretty significant improvement. You can get like 4 thralls before it depletes.
I'm also going to have to look into weapon and armor upgrades, because that's a big thing that we haven't been able to touch yet, because we've all been too low level.
Yeah, I've not messed with that yet.
Let's see. Oh, it's a game changer that you need to be invested in as soon as possible, because holy shit, dude.
Sorry, what did you say?
Weapon, armor, and tool upgrades.
Are you talking about with the upgrade kits? Because I've been able to make them more resilient, but I haven't yet been able to improve the weapon or armor damage.
Efficiency. Yeah, you get all 3 from the same knowledge.
I don't know why. I could have sworn I unlocked that, but apparently not. Or I did, and I just haven't tried it since then. Don't mind me at the moment. Soon I'm gonna. Oh, can I not craft better armor for myself?
Mike, are you still here at the base?
Yeah, I'm right behind the tanner.
Well, up here on the upper floor, I've put a chest in next to the armor bench, and I have got your Khitan pieces repaired, if you want to take those, or I've also got the Aquilonian Scout set up, if you want to give that a spin. But though that is light armor, I should say. It's really your choice. Do you want to stick with the medium armor for now, though?
For now, I'll stick with medium, yeah. It seems to be suiting me well.
Alright, if you leave the Khitan kit there, I'll repair it and put it in the rental box.
Okay. I'll strip my character here.
Yeah. When you have nudity turned on in this game, you get jump scared every time you take off your armor. Penis.
I I only turned it off because I've been doing these recordings. In single player, I like my female character checking her out every time she changes because I'm a pervert. They're well modeled characters, and the jiggle is just right.
There we go. Put
At
that
least on
dagged
the average normal busted characters, on the giant melon characters like what Pink made, I would imagine the jiggle is a little overzealous.
Yeah, I made my character a bit overzealous as well because it's Conan, and like the pike animation when you see it from behind, like the jiggle is a little bit crazy, especially when you sprint, it goes nuts.
Yeah, on the more like modest, medium, whatever sized busted girls, the jiggle is a little more on the subtle side.
Soon, did you eat
very
rotten
nice.
beet again?
I keeps going into my hot bar, and then I accidentally press the button to eat it. Just keeps happening, and I'm really getting tired of it.
If you
'Cause
want
I
to make a
never
habit
mean
of
to.
eating rotten meat, I can tell you how you can make that work, but it's a little bit of a trek.
No, I don't really want to be eating it. It just keeps going on my hot bar whenever I consume, like, if I end up taking all of my consumable aloe extract, and then it just goes up to my hot bar and I don't take it off, and then I eat it on accident.
It just goes on the plate and then I eat it. I don't know how it keeps happening.
Okay, the thralls are eating all of the meat that I'm putting in the thrall pot, so
Yeah, that would make sense. I imagine several of them have had to heal since you pulled the camp into our town.
I didn't even have the thrall pot when that happened.
You almost say that as if it's a like a point of pride. I didn't even have the thrall pot ready. Those poor bastards. Where the hell is the medium armor? The medium tacit. There it is. Okay. Soon, what you doing? Are you giving yourself some new armor?
Huh? No, I was just standing in front of you.
Oh, okay. I'm in the armor menu. That's why I'm not doing anything.
You not have anything better to do, Mr. Crocodile?
A crocodile found its way up here.
No, I went down to the beach to gather plant fiber. I'm working on a second chest.
Ah.
Though, to be fair, crocodiles have found their way up the armor's bench when Pink's pissed them off.
Yeah, I
me
do
at
remember that.
too.
It happens.
Oh boy, Mike, have you been up north?
Yes.
Wolves.
Not in the snow. I stopped just short of the snow. I was on the northwest by the Dead Mountains.
Wolves.
Yeah, yeah, definitely ran across some wolves. Wolves, bears. I got set upon by wolves, bears, and a boar. Like as soon as I went into the highlands. And
Yeah.
like, oh, wolves. Oh wait, and then a boar. I better run from that. And then a bear just like literally appeared right behind me. It was like, what the fuck?
Sets the tone, don't it?
It really kind of did, yeah. I love that this game is divided in such a way that you've got like desert and tropics like halfway covering the south, and then just north of that you have, you know, the beautiful fields, meadows, you know, the hills, mountains, snow. It's really divided well.
Yeah.
You got a little bit of a Skyrim area up there, which is only about maybe 15% of the map instead of 100.
Huh? Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking when I was going through the Mountains of the Dead the other day. Like, you know, this place is real nice looking. It reminds me of Skyrim, as if Skyrim had other places I could go.
Right, right. Skyrim has like 2 other moderately sized areas that aren't just like mountain tundra, and even that, they're, you know, I mean, they're pretty. The southern area by Thieves Landing or whatever it is, it's all like beautiful like red forest. That's nice, but it's not much else.
I saw someone has made, you guys know GeoGuessr, right?
No, I don't know what that is. GeoGuessr?
GeoGuessr
Yeah,
is a...
of course, yeah.
GeoGuessr is a game you play through your browser, and you can play it multiplayer, I don't know how, that uses Google Earth, and what it does is it throws you at a random location anywhere on Google Earth, and it says, okay, here's a map, put a pin where you think, closest to where you think you are.
Okay, interesting.
And someone has started going through the process of making that for video games. And I saw, like, okay, GTA 5 GeoGuessr. Sure, that could be done. But then Skyrim GeoGuessr, and it's like, I have no fucking clue.
It's all the same
It's
thing.
all the exact same, yeah.
It really is.
I have put probably 300 hours into Skyrim, according to Steam. I could not tell you where. Like, if I don't see trees, I'm going to guess Whiterun. If I do see trees, I'm going to guess anywhere but Whiterun or Windhelm.
Yeah.
Or not Windhelm, excuse me. Snow, whatever. Where's the damn wizard?
Winterhold.
Winterhold, yeah. If I see snow, I'm guessing Winterhold. If it's anywhere in 75%, no, 80, 90% of the map, I got no fucking clue.
Yeah. Yeah.
We should play GeoGuessr together at some point.
That'd be neat.
Yeah.
Sounds
But
quirky.
real life GeoGuessr, not the video game.
Yeah, we'll use my teleportation pad.
Well, we could take we could do some video game ones too, but like the regular GeoGuessr.
I made a bunch of shaped wood and now it's gone.
Where did it go? See, things kind of seem to disappear sometimes.
I don't think it disappeared.
Well, you made it and it's gone.
Oh, it's
No,
on
I
this
can
elephant. It's on this elephant over here, Alex.
Okay, that's what I was looking for, but why is it on the elephant?
Well, considering I was the one who knew where it was.
Okay, no, I put one and I put one and one
there.
together to get two. What I want to know is, for what reason did you take it and put it on the elephant?
I was setting it aside to make a well. Remember? 'Cause
Okay.
It actually requires pretty intense resources to make a well for some reason.
Yeah, it's just that it's like there to say, hey, fuck you, just build next to water, asshole.
You're really
see what-
pushing that. You should have built next to the water.
We are next to the water!
No, that's what I'm saying. You're pushing the idea of that he shouldn't bother building well because we're next to the water.
I mean, if he wants to, if he's enchanted by the idea of the well, by all means, it's not impossible for me to gather another 7...
Who would not be enchanted by that? Come on.
It's not impossible for me to gather another 700 wood to make 70 shaped wood. It's just like, if you are making dedicated choices, I don't know, there's smarter ways to go about that.
Fair enough.
I could get up an artisan's workbench and you could make decorations if you're just doing stuff to please the eyeballs.
We just have a lot of dead space right out here, and I thought a well might be good to fill it, but...
I have been thinking about putting in extra housing.
Yeah, we were talking about that before. About building
Also,
up.
I need to figure out a way to decorate this prison so that it...
So the prisoners don't have it so bad.
Exactly.
Well,
I know that the, actually... I know
You've just camped out some thralls in here to try and make them look destitute.
No, they're guards for the prison. They're standing outside the prison door.
Okay, are you going to knock more people out and just deposit them on the floor?
Well, the problem was that there was the plan to do that, but then it turns out that the game just despawns them, and that was a bummer. So
Let's see, I can get an artisan's work table going for you. Give me a second.
You know, speaking of thralls, Alex, have you traveled with an entertainer, or do you know this? That I only learned this today. That when you travel with an entertainer, they will constantly be entertaining you, even if they're not dancing. And by doing so, they have a passive, constant healing effect on you.
I have not done that because as a sorcerer, I've been playing a sorcerer in single player up until recently when I respec him to not be a sorcerer because sorcerers die super fucking easy. When I was playing a sorcerer,
I'm gonna go help Mike try to find a level 3 blacksmith if that's what his plan was.
Yeah, I went back to the I went to the pirate area where we had the Well, I don't want to say it was an argument. I was ragging you about how you went and absconded with my, remember I built the extra Wheel of Pain, and you were like, oh, I'll put
Yeah.
someone on that. Yeah, that area. I'm over there now. There's always thralls over here, occasionally blacksmiths, sometimes level 3.
Yeah.
But either which way, yeah, I haven't had an entertainer with. I've deliberately gone out of my way to avoid getting entertainer thralls on my single player playthrough because there is something they do that as a sorcerer is quite prohibitive.
Really?
Yeah,
What's
I
that?
won't
Can you
talk about it
explain?
until we get there, but it's not ideal.
Interesting.
Well, now I'm just curious, and I feel like I won't get that answer for a very long time now.
Motherfucker, you are the
If you're-
worst. You know that?
If you're curious, I'll be curious enough with you. I'm never gonna make a sorcerer character, or at least
Level 3
never going to
fighter,
play as
don't
one.
really care.
Yeah, I don't mind learning this. I'm curious as well.
It's just that you like mentioned it, and now it's like you've left us on a cliffhanger.
Well,
It's like, of course we're gonna want to know.
I respect that though, because he knows how I am about spoilers.
Yeah.
yeah.
Really quickly, soon now that you're over here, I'm just kind of stalling for time here, waiting for these guys to go away. But since they haven't, we can kill them. The reason I'm not killing them, or wasn't until you showed up, is because I need to repair my truncheon.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I haven't. Like one of those guys, the one we just killed, actually would have been a decent hire. He was a level 3 fighter.
We have a lot of level 3 fighters, but
Oh,
yeah,
do we?
okay.
They're level 3s.
I think we have at least 2 or 3 of them back at
Oh,
base.
okay. That's fine then. I thought they were only 1 or 2s.
Yeah, no, we have a couple of them,
Okay.
and I don't know how to place the level 3 sorcerer either.
He is
Just
not a
stick 'em on
combatant.
something.
Okay, so you can't place him into the world. You have to put him on his crafting station.
Right.
Yeah, and there's only one he can be put on.
Yeah, I realized after the fact that I was incorrect about that, Alex. I stashed him in an alchemy thing. I did not attach him to it.
Okay, I was very confused about that because there's one crafting station that by all means you would think the sorcerer should go on, but an alchemist goes on that. So I was like, I was like mixed up. Like, wait, so they can share jobs, but they can't share that job? It doesn't make
That's
sense.
probably what confused me as well. Yeah. It was one of those things where I had just finished it and then I joined your game and it was like, yeah, I think I added him.
Oh,
nope.
there's a level 3 archer. Do we want more level 3 archers?
Up to you guys.
Just having more goons around ain't bad.
But
What,
remember,
there
though,
is a maximum. There is a maximum of for how many you can get.
there is?
Hang
Just
on.
standing
Give me,
around? Standing guard?
It's for us. It should be around 90. So it is a
Oh.
pretty high maximum, but like there is a maximum just to keep that in mind.
That's
good
not
to
good
know.
enough.
I was not aware of that.
That's apparently there's a soft cap of 90, and I guess it can go higher technically.
Well,
But it
give
is
me a
little-
second, because I know that there's definitely a setting that I can do to that.
Mhm.
I have to turn that on,
Yeah,
and
okay.
I don't have it turned on because why would I?
makes
Right.
sense.
I thought it was just like they had to patch it in so that it was required.
No, by
Uh,
default it isn't required. I'd have to turn it on, and I never did.
Damn it.
Gotcha.
I need leather to fix my fucking truncheon. Do you have any leather on you soon?
I don't know. Yeah, I hate the fact that the repair system kind of requires you to carry a bunch of stuff that you don't really want.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I run with a bear in my single player game. I always have like leather, steel bars, that kind of stuff on him.
Okay. There's the level 3 archer right here. I'm trying to knock him out. Oh
Oh
shit.
shit. Oh shit. Might want to get out of there.
Level 2 dancer, we can kill him.
Yeah.
We don't
especially
need
if it's
any more
male.
damn dancers.
Yeah, especially male ones. We're all
This
straight
is a
as far as
level
I know.
2 bearer actually. A level 2 bearer might be nice.
Level 2 bear is not bad.
I'm gonna go ahead and warn you guys right now. A lot of the named dancers are male.
That's true.
Oh, Brag the Bulls. There's a named fighter right here.
I
what the
saw
heck?
him.
We just need to kill these other guys. They're all
Got the
bears
bear
dead.
down.
Okay,
I'm gonna try and kill this guy. Get him
Dude,
off your
yeah,
back.
I'll oh shoot, I don't have my shield up. That's why I'm taking so many hits. Oh, don't you attack the rhino? What are you doing? I'm gonna have to kill the level 3 archer.
Are you sure?
That's fine. Yeah, because the guy with the name is more important.
All right.
Yeah.
And
If I can get the
this
archer on
archer is
me.
just gonna be annoying. To deal. Okay.
All right. I will help you as soon as I can arm myself. Here we go.
Do you have a? You don't have the. Oh, you do have your truncheon. Okay.
It's gonna run out soon, but I'm gonna get as much as I can off of him. If I'm not hitting you.
I really hate the truncheon's moveset though.
If you lock on, it's a pretty good. It's a good
Oh,
hit
wait.
and
How
run
do you
type
lock
weapon.
on? How do you lock
Uh,
on?
with I
Alex.
don't know with keypad.
Q.
Two.
Q.
Q. Q. Okay, thank you. That's actually really helpful because I've been having
Yeah.
trouble hitting people.
It depends on your weapon's moveset. The daggers, it can be kind of annoying because your character's going to, like, some animals, your character, if you go for an attack and you're locked on, you're going to swing above the animal's head, and that's annoying. But otherwise, like, that's useful knowledge to have, especially against humans.
Yeah.
We have a good system going on here.
Yeah, we do.
Hit me. How's it feel, little bitch? Hit me.
But yeah, the fact that the truncheon takes so long to knock people out, and then it's just the moveset kind of sucks.
It's gonna feel so much better when you get the steel.
I'm sure. Even with my heavy armor.
Soon, why did you put an mounted antelope's head in the prison cell?
To make it fancy?
I love
this. Luxury.
There's constant soon. Why did you? I love it.
Don't.
You want the prisoner to live in the lap of luxury?
Yes. Have you? That's the best way to do it. Haven't you seen Norway? Haven't you seen those Norwegian prisons?
Oh, now we're getting political. I see.
Now that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to re-facilitate these criminals, not
Trying to re-facilitate, not punish.
Exactly.
Motherfucker waits until he's got Mike in the call.
It's so damn hard, but I guess that's what you want out of a named fighter, isn't it?
Generally, yeah. He is blocking a lot, though, too. I think some of your hits are being eaten by his shield.
I feel like our Rhino is in danger, though. But I think I should be able to knock him out before then.
I'll try and block some of his aggro if I can.
I don't like shields in this game, actually.
I don't either, to be honest. I don't mind using them, but I don't like putting it there. Oh, almost. I don't like putting them on my thralls. It's hard to fight when another player's got one.
It just makes me, like, stand there and face tank things, but then the enemies just hit me anyway.
Right.
Like, because they can apparently just, like, work around you, and so, they might end up...
There you go.
Yeah!
Well done. Now,
yeah, they might end up hitting the hitbox that's, because the hitbox is a little funky with the shield is the problem.
Yes, it is. That is exactly the problem.
No, I don't need the construction.
What is it you don't need? There might already be a thrall in there you have to get.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't accidentally delete them.
Don't worry, I won't. Okay.
I commit pride to hell!
I think we'll need more gruel for him.
There might be enough supplies to make it in the... If I built a campfire, which it doesn't look like I did. Oh, yeah, I did. There might be some stored on there.
Okay.
Campfire head does not. It's got half the supplies.
Oh, right.
I'll drop my seeds on there, I guess.
That'll work. I'm just saying.
You got the bearer.
Yeah.
Oh, you knocked him out. Okay. I thought you killed him.
No, I knocked it out at the beginning. I actually thought they disappeared, but I forgot it's not single player, so they actually stick around when you turn your back.
Okay. Gonna hear. Is Alex talking in the background?
Oh yeah, Alex, you there? Oh no, that's my TV.
Oh no, he's got super best friends playing.
Gotcha.
Did you know that just because I often do, or because you recognize something in the background?
You often do, though. I think that did vaguely hear like Pat.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping that it's not decipherable enough to where somehow it gets a block or something like that.
Yeah. No, it's like every now and then I hear Pat go, "Roar, roar, roar."
Saying something
Level 2
ass-ish.
fighter, we don't need you.
Are you back in the camp?
Yeah,
Be careful.
I know. I'm only taking them one at a time.
They might. They kind of come from both sides when you get towards the other end there.
Yeah.
And you also have to
Fire
remember
water.
it's gonna be a while because this thrall's already gonna take a little bit. The one you already put on, and then mine's
Yeah.
gonna take a while as well.
Yeah. That's where I can see them, matey. Who's talking to me?
You know, sometimes those pirates say hokey pokey. They yell it as a taunt. I do not understand that at all. Is that a Conan thing? The riddle of hokey pokey.
We need
Shall I
to
teach
solve
you
it.
the riddle of hokey pokey?
We need to solve the riddle of hokey pokey.
When I worship Crom and I die, he's going to say, "Do you know the riddle of hokey pokey?" And I will say no, and he will cast me out.
A radium guardian head. Oh, that sounds cool. Oil.
What the hell
I found
is it?
oil.
Oil's good.
I didn't know there was oil in this game.
Yeah, it's for helping weapon and tool improvement and so forth.
Okay, I'll drop it
Yeah.
off the chest.
Oil's not difficult to make, though. We can make it just by squishing seeds or squishing fish.
Oh yeah, now that we have a squisher, that's true. More precious before that.
Yeah. It's also used in a lot of the late game armor building recipes.
Okay. Yeah, I guess then 6 isn't very important. But I do have a radium head.
A Radium
what
Guardian
that
head.
Yes, radium guardian head.
Radium Guardian head. I'm looking for it. Where? Oh, I'm looking at the Rhino.
Levels up.
Oh, that thing. Okay. I thought you meant like a mounted creature.
No. It's yeah. I guess I'm just stocking up on a ton of guardian equipment
Not a
for no
problem.
real reason, since it's gonna be like late game from what Alex tells me.
Yeah, I guess so.
Kind of. I mean, we can rush ahead and go grab it, and there's some early game stuff we can do with it.
It might
It
be
just
worth
sounds
noting
cool.
that the rhinoceros is standing with its back legs on the wheel of pain, and it's got its head buried up to its ears in the sand.
Well, it's been watching a lot of.
It's seen stuff, man. It's
He's
literally
living.
ostriching.
He's ostriching, exactly. He like. This is part of the Lovecraft mythos, so the rhino, he's the first to break. I just can't take it!
Someone summoned Yogg in the distance and we didn't notice.
Yeah.
Have you seen the videos of the gods being summoned? By the way,
I
Mike?
know I saw
Don't.
photos a few days ago and it blew my mind. I did not know that was a thing in this game. It was like,
It's
no
really cool, yeah.
way. Oh my god,
Well-
it was awesome. Yogg was the first one I saw. It was like, damn it, I should have worshipped that one.
Oh,
So,
they're all
yeah,
cool.
so-
They're all
Oh, they
cool.
are, yeah, they are all cool though. Yeah,
Except
mine,
for Crom, obviously, but then that's because
Right.
Crom.
yeah, mine
So,
turns into a big
if you
golden-
try to summon Crom's avatar, he just makes a middle finger in the clouds.
Don't have time.
Do it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is the god of do-it-yourself. I got shit to do.
Yeah.
He's the god of
But, you want
do
me
it
to
yourself.
fight that other god, take care of it yourself.
Only bitches
Alright,
do their own work.
You can handle it, buddy.
Think I'm your fucking servant? Got
Yeah,
backwards,
exactly.
bud.
Yeah. So I remember way back when we recorded part 1, when we were in like the first hour or so. Soon, one of the very first things you said was, "Ooh, we need to get to work on starting a religion so we can spawn avatars." And two thoughts ran through my head. First thought that run through my head: are you fucking crazy? The amount of work that would need, and also the complete unnecessariness of it. Second thing that ran through my head is, Mike doesn't even know about that shit. Let's keep that on the down low.
Yeah. Fortunately,
That
I
was the
stumbled onto
first
that.
thing that I ever heard about this game, to be honest with you guys.
I remember that's entirely what you advertised this game to me on the basis of, because
You can summon
that was-
giant gods.
Yeah, because that's back when you assumed I was into just any like giant monster shit, And I was just like, I don't really care.
I'm kind of more the kaiju guy than Alex, I think.
Yeah. Like, I'm not offended by giant things, but, you know,
That
I don't
like,
think I thought you were into it. It's just that that's what I'm into.
yeah. Well, it's like
Wanted to
every
show
time they
the
release
kaiju.
a,
So that's what I end up getting excited about.
I mean, every time they drop a Warhammer DLC, it's the same fucking thing, right? Of like, you see the big monster and like, yo! Meanwhile, I'm like, yo, horse archers!
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, oh, that's cool, I guess.
You know, that just goes to show
Happy
that
for
this
you,
game has
bud.
something for everybody.
Yeah.
We sooner or later at some point. Sadly, the rhino got up out of the sand a minute ago.
I'm
Sadly,
free!
we need. I've only encountered them in the north. I don't know, but if they're anywhere else. But it'd be nice if we ever found a taskmaster, because this is going slow.
Yeah.
This wheel of pain. They're only about halfway.
To be fair, the
Just gonna hit
Taskmaster
her
is
a
always
little
the
bit,
NPC
make sure
type
she
you can
doesn't
see
wake
from
up.
miles away.
Wait, what'd you say, Alex?
To be fair, Taskmaster is the one Thrall type you can pretty well always see from miles away.
You can see them from miles away. What do you mean?
Well, because they, correct me if I'm wrong, all the Taskmasters I've seen have all been wearing the Hyperborean Slaver kit.
Oh, yeah, you are correct about that. Yeah, so far, the ones I've encountered are that way as well.
Which is funny, because they'll do that for all cultures. And it's like, okay, the Vikings, maybe I can see the Vikings dressing that way in the metal Speedo with the chains. It's a little bit weird. The Relic Hunters of the Far West. Then the Darfari, who are usually wearing, like, skins and wooden masks and nothing else. Like, it's simultaneously too underdressed for the civilized guys, but too advanced of an outfit for the guys that are supposed to be more primitive.
You know, it's their BDSM is what it is.
Pretty well. I mean, Conan's a world of BDSM.
Yeah.
You're
You
either
know
getting
what?
tied up or you're tying up. There's two kinds of people in this world.
No in between.
Oh, you
I'm
missed
gonna.
it, Mike.
What? Oh, I heard
I'm-
someone yelling. Oh, did you kill yourself?
Yeah, I killed myself, and then
Oh.
you like turned away.
Yeah, I actually turned to run this thrall back to our other wheel of pain. I figured this is taking so long, I might as well do that.
Yeah. Just be careful that don't go in the water because the binding will probably break.
In my experience, that actually they work in the water.
No, it works in water, but I just mean that your fiber binding's durability, because it's such a long trek, will break after a while. And then if they apparently break in water, they might despawn.
Oh, I see what you're saying now. Because
Yeah,
that's what happened with the one the one that disappeared on you.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I actually made sure that my rope
Where
was
did the
fresh.
blacksmith bench go? Where'd you put it?
It is over here where I'm currently building. I'm beautifying the place, and you said there was a big stretch of empty land here, so I'm working on fixing that.
Okay, but where'd you put the bench?
Where the forge is, where the furnace is.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Makes sense for them to be right next to each other anyways.
Feel like we should build up a temple with each of our altars.
I've been thinking about that.
That'd have to
Particularly
be a
mine.
Big temple.
Yeah, mine is floating a little bit off the ground right now, so I've been wanting to fix that because that's been bothering me a little bit.
Yeah.
One thing at a time, though, I want to get this all set up. I want to beautify the main base that all of us are using, because each of the religions, like... The Mitra religion, of course, is for both Pink and Mike, but, like...
Right.
It should just be
You
one
actually-
person. They followed me, and I apologize.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's
random.
Darfari Fighter 1 and Darfari Fighter 1. It's not the end of the world.
Oh, two of them followed me. Okay.
Now, there's an archer over here as well, so 3 of them followed
Oh,
you.
what the fuck? Sorry about that.
crippling
It's not
me.
my style to bring a bunch of people in.
If you pull one guy in the camp, you're probably going to pull all of them.
I guess so. Yeah, the other one's caught up.
It's a bit Metal Gear. They tends to be one turns into all pretty quickly.
Yeah. I like the crafting pagoda you made. The blacksmith pagoda. It looks nice.
I like it too, yeah.
Yeah.
But for the temples, I think we should probably use one of the DLC building.
Well, generally speaking, each of the religions is kind of associated with a culture, so I can get to work on that. That's going to be on me, but I can definitely do that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's kind of the role that you've had to adopt with the DLC.
It's fine. I don't mind it. I enjoy the building in this game.
You are the
Yeah,
DLC gatekeeper.
Yeah.
You're definitely better at creatively building than I am. I have no architectural.
I'll be honest. A lot of it just comes from looking at other people's work.
Well, that's from what I've understood. That's what every architect says, is that they just look at what other people do and they recreate it until they understand it well enough to put their own spin on it.
I'll tell you. Come over here and look at the alchemy gazebo. You see this shit on the floor? Triangles?
Uh-huh.
This changes everything.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even fucking joking. These triangles...
Oh, yeah, you can get really creative with that, yeah.
Yeah, and the triangles are, like, actually, like, really difficult to build around, but very aesthetically rewarding once you do figure it out. And I had to just look up big diagrams of, like, blueprint floor plans of how to work around the triangles, and it took me a while messing around just with that and like on my single player to really crack up how to figure out how to make nice stuff out of triangle foundations.
Yeah, I've had similar experiences with the Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo games. Is that there's like special tricks that you do to make the architecture just pop a little bit more.
Yeah.
And once you figure it out, it just adds a lot to what you're making.
And before I set off on the smithing pavilion, I did put in some little quality of life things on your prison.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. I figured you'd appreciate that.
Soon's fucked up prison. I love it.
There you go.
Soon's fucked
right
up
on the money.
Oh, and a little rug.
Oh, yeah, nice. Little rug so the prisoners can wipe their feet.
Perfect.
Yeah. I'll work on more. Just give me time.
Oh, and benches.
I just saw that too. Yeah. Where's Pink's toilet though? Did someone take it down?
No. Though I did move it to where I've been starting up his apiary. I did move his chest.
Oh, this is. I see. I was wondering what this was. I thought it was a neat little thing that just went nowhere.
He
But
did
now I
move
see
his
that.
chest. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He used to have his chest in there. He might be confused when he spawns back in why it's not there anymore.
That would explain why I didn't know that it was a toilet. I thought it was just like a neat little hidey area for the sandstorm or something. Yeah, that makes more sense now.
I'm sure on some level it was also that at some point if it didn't occur to Pink to go into our actual house.
Wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
Soon, should you want to, your thrall is probably done. Going
Oh
over by
yeah,
the pirate area.
all the way back there. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go back there for him.
I will go make that venture. Sure.
When this one here is done, I'll go over there and see if I can continue searching for a. What are we looking for? Blacksmith.
Yes, blacksmith level 3 specifically, because we already have a blacksmith level 2.
Right.
Yeah, this smithing pavilion has turned out quite nice. Might need a little bit of decoration to bring out the life in it, but...
Yeah.
It really does look nice, though.
Yeah, I'm excited to have, like, a special... Maybe use the Greek building stuff for the temple.
For Mitra, yeah. For yours, I actually do have access to a bit more Nordic and Celtic designs for the Ymir Temple.
Okay, perfect.
I'm super fucking stoked to get that DLC. I'm gonna do it tonight. I didn't even realize it was that cheap. I'm very excited to get it all.
Yeah.
Having lots of various armor pieces is one of the things I was most excited for in this game once I started getting into it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The mixing and matching, the fact that you can dye every individual element.
Yeah, that particular part is nice because it means you can make all the pieces match in color, which will mean that different pieces from different sets will suddenly look like they were built to go together.
Yep.
I've been thinking about doing that myself, because I like this Pictish set, but I've been thinking about going a bit more creative.
The only problem I have is that, well, I guess it's not really a problem for my single-player game. I just cheated to mod in all the dyes, because really it's, I mean, whatever. It's just aesthetic. What difference does it make? It's not making my game any better.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's, in other words, not, you know, lessening the difficulty or anything like that. But beyond that, getting the dice seems really random and really pretty uncommon.
Yeah, picking them up. Well, what you do is you make the die bench, and you make dies out of usually stuff that just happens to be around.
The only problem with that is that from what when I added all the dice to my inventory, every single one in the game, it filled about 4 chests worth. It was literally something like, man, like, God, 175, something like that. Lots of dice. So that's a lot of them to stumble upon.
It is, but it's a lot of subtle color variations
A lot
too.
of it is.
Keep in
That's
mind.
true.
Yeah. I am going to, I guess, dress up this named fighter in maybe the Aquilonian set that Alex made.
Sure.
Always have a harder time figuring out how to get back home from here.
You
than getting
follow
to
the
here.
small river and then stay on that shoreline.
Ah, shit, he got distracted and won't go across the river.
The
This
thrall
guy
won't
is
go
shooting
across
at
the
him.
river? Oh, I see.
Yeah. For whatever reason, he's just standing on the shore of the river.
That's odd. That's real odd.
Why does my...
I don't know. If I
Let's
saw
move
what you
on.
guys were up to, I'd be spooked too.
My follower has leveled up. He's just... Okay.
That's really weird that he's just standing there. I hope he doesn't get shot to death.
Oh, no. That's why I had to go back and save him.
Okay. Yeah, you put in a lot of work to get that guy.
Alright, I'm gonna put some human meat in the fluid press.
Sounds good.
It's only
to
the
me.
second time today I've said that.
Delicious, goopy.
Is that,
Yeah.
is that how you get the blood?
Yes.
Yes, that is how you get human blood.
Okay, I might just go ahead and respec because that one perk to give you a healing boost at like 50% health, I do not even notice it.
Yeah.
To be
That,
honest,
that was with me. I went. Like I said, I went and watched the video that said "Don't do this," and it was like, ah, shit. So then I went and immediately respect.
Yeah, I recommended that to you on complete accident, and I regret it.
It happens.
It
Yeah.
happens, but I still hate you for it.
Yeah, fair enough.
feel
It
bad.
happens, but I will hold this against you until you least suspect it and completely embarrass you in some way that you're gonna totally regret.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's exactly how I work.
I get it.
Okay, what was oh yeah, I was
This
gonna
follows.
gonna play dress up.
It's fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
guys are just as into dress up as women.
Give them the right
We just-
conditions, and that's absolutely
Given
true.
the right conditions, yeah.
Yep. I do it in Dead
Word-
by Daylight all the time.
I've been doing
Word
it
of
in,
recommendation.
Baldur's Gate actually too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Word of recommendation, Mike. When you get to where you can build the master level armorer's bench and blacksmith's bench,
Yeah.
do not replace your already existing armorer's bench and blacksmith's bench, because
just
the
add one.
Yeah, just add one, because the master level can make the epic levels of the armors and weapons, but it cannot make the original levels.
Oh, okay.
Which you know, the master level armors are great for you and your personal follower, but for armoring the rest of your thralls, it's really inconvenient.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because it takes oodles and oodles and oodles of silk and hide and leather and oil and alchemic mix to make anything on the master armor's bench.
Can you make a Aquilonian spear or pike for
Ah,
my
sure,
follower?
yeah, give me a second.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you as always, Alex.
If we
That sounds
have,
suspicious.
Yeah. Nothing comes out of Soon's mouth that doesn't sound suspicious. Okay, let's see. Aquilon or Argos? Because Argos is Greek, Aquilon is Rome.
Hold up, what do I have on him now? Aquilon.
Okay, you want the pike or the... Well, there is no Aquilonian spear. I think they expect you to just use a standard iron spear, because it really does already look fairly Roman on its own.
Fair.
Because
He looks
Aquilon is...
Greek to me. He looks pretty Greek. Maybe it's
Aquilon, I think, is supposed to be... Aquilon, I think, is supposed to be Roman, because Argos is very Greek.
Okay.
Let's see. You can either give him... You either want a standard iron spear with a shield, or do you want a pike?
Let me see what this Turanian pike looks like first, just to get an idea of how it's represented in game.
And let's see, I'm having to move over a bunch of iron bars because you turned all our iron bars into iron reinforcements, which I am not complaining about because those are also useful. Sandstorm rolling in, by the way.
I would say. So there's no. Is there an Argos sphere?
An Argos? No, I don't believe there is. There's an Argosian pike, but it's a trident.
No,
Sandstorm's coming close. Let's get indoors.
A trident sounds pretty good. I'll take a
All
trident.
right, I'll make that when when the sandstorm finishes.
Sounds good. Thank you.
No problem. What I just dropped at my feet was not an Argosian pike, by the way. It was
It's bark.
I think it was tree
My
bark.
favorite.
Yeah, there you go, tree
How
bark.
did you know?
My favorite.
How did you know? I've always wanted that. It's my dream come true.
Just because you
Not
can
to
work
bitch, by the
anywhere
way,
in this
but
game doesn't mean that
not-
getting it from somebody doesn't make it special.
Heh. Let's see. I'm sitting my ass down.
How do you sit?
Emote menu.
Yeah, emotes.
Oop,
Oh.
that's my attempt.
That is not
Stabbed
the
you in the
emote
dick.
menu.
That's my emote, stabbing in the crotch. I am not aware of an emote menu.
Check your
got
pause
this
menu.
problem
Check the
with,
controls.
I'm looking now, actually, yeah, because I saw you guys cheering that last time, and I didn't know how you did that either.
What type of controller do you have actually?
Xbox One.
Oh, I mean, if it was a PlayStation controller, I would assume that it would be the touch.
Press down on the D-pad. Press down on the D-pad.
Oh yeah, there you go. Or the D-pad definitely probably would have it, whether it's down or up or side.
No, I just checked the settings menu, and I
Okay.
haven't fucked with the settings for the controller, and it says down on D-pad.
Okay. I apparently have none.
Are you sure? You should start with, like, the bare-bone basics.
Yeah, pressing down, I only have cancel. That's my only option. I
That
like smooth spinning.
holster your knives. Holster your knives.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, holster your weapons and then it'll work.
Ah, so it does.
Because I believe there are weapon-exclusive emotes, like, practice sword.
Yeah, I actually just got that in the battle pass that I did not pay for. I guess that's obviously that was the free track.
Yeah, there's a free track.
Why you?
Why you? I'm very angry and very either Amish or I'm very Kennedy.
Yeah, I don't know the Amish talking like that. I never heard that before.
You gotta slow it down if you want it to be Amish. Oh, it's been too long.
I live near Amish and Mennonite. The ones I've associated with.
They talk like normal people, don't they?
Yeah, I was gonna say they don't have any accent at all, other than
Yeah, because I've always seen
accent.
people on TV make fun of the Amish so-called accent, but like I grew up with a Mennonite uncle, and he didn't talk any fucking
Yeah,
different from everybody
the
else.
ones down here, they talk just like anyone else in the area. I mean, I guess obviously it's regional.
All right, you want a Roman pike or a Greek trident?
Greek trident.
Greek trident on the way, coming in hot. Okay, once that is done, it will be cooked up and ready on the blacksmith bench for you.
Perfection. Awesome. I love it.
Let's see. What was I working on?
Good question.
Oh, by the way, you can replace building parts with other building parts after moving them. Like, if we put down sandstone foundation with a construction hammer, right?
Uh-huh.
I can go back later with the DLCs, and I can take Turanian foundation, and I can just mouse over it and left-click, and it replaces that sandstone foundation with a Turanian foundation, and refunds me the cost of that sandstone foundation.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, very convenient.
So I'm going ahead and mentioning that because I'm going to go ahead and put some foundations underneath each of our altars.
Perfect.
Because, let's see. Well, maybe I should
Oh yeah,
move
that
it.
looks
Yeah, over
good.
here.
That looks good on him.
All right.
He does look more Greek than Roman to me. Like,
Yeah, they kind of had to come up with some kind of Roman light armor, but, like, what can you really do for Rome famously being a heavy armor, heavy infantry everywhere kind of nation in real life?
right. It's also the fact that the color is blue, which is very Greek. Like, that's very Athenian.
We can fix that once I get a dye vats set up. I just don't have that ready at the moment.
Okay, I'm gonna go train him. Should be okay to train him on these guys. Oh wait, is that Mike?
Yes. That's fine. Join on in.
Oh, never mind. Not
No,
training
it's
him on
okay.
these guys because they are dead.
Well, I mean, there's more at the end.
Oh yeah, true. I'm gonna just take him on those like little small camps that are dotted throughout the river.
All right.
Yeah, the exile camps are like piss easy to kill, so in terms of guaranteed safe farming, there you go.
Yeah.
Is there a way to dual wield like war axes? Like a berserker?
War axes? No. There's no actual dual wielding in this game. The
Okay.
knives are dual
Yeah,
wielded and that's
what I
it.
figured. That's what I figured.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It is what it is.
Is there any like set that's an axe, like the daggers, like you have a set of 2 axes that work as a berserker? Look.
What you can do that's kind of poverty dual wielding axes is you can get throwing axes and have them in your other hand slot. I believe that's the way it works. And the way it'll work is whatever is currently on your, well, for you it would be control, but whatever's on your like 3rd attack button, which would ordinarily be kick or block, will be replaced with throwing axe.
Okay, got it. Okay, you don't need any. Why are you switching between the shields and fists and then your pike? Stop that. What are you doing? Why are you switching between a spear and going Captain America?
I just want to, okay?
This is what I choose. Let me be
I'm
me.
taking that shield away. You clearly don't know what you're doing with it.
You beat me up, took me from my home, and now you won't even let me fight the way I want to fight. I hate you.
You forced me to wear the armor of some other culture?
You've stripped away everything that makes me who I am. Let me have this.
Shut up, Braggy.
You gave him a 2-handed pike and a shield. Like, what do you want him to do? You want him to grow a 3rd arm?
Preferably.
Okay.
Now, what if we look deeply into the ways of sorcery and commit acts against the rules of God? Then yes, perhaps.
My experience has been that it's best. Again, this is just my own experience. Is that any of my fighter thralls that I carry with me, I just give them 1 weapon and no shield. Then they don't swap. I don't even give them like pickaxes or anything. They'll sometimes swap to those too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This guy actually has very high agility. I probably want to give him agility weapons.
Yeah, a pike is a strength weapon.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna want to trade out this Argosian pike for something else because his stats are 2 in strength and then 33 in agility.
Okay.
Yeah. So probably want a different weapon for him. Come on, Braggy, we're going back. We're gonna give you, I don't know, Roman or Greek daggers.
My name's
sadly...
not Braggy. I don't care what your name is.
That is his name. His name is Braggy the Bold.
What is it?
Braggy the Bold. Yeah, he hits for very little damage. So with that trident.
Yeah, give me a second. I can get you something that would be agility based.
You know, I was happy to get this builder.
Whoa! Why? Why are you here?
What happened?
Why is there a Darfari dancer sitting here that's aggressive?
I am not even anywhere near there.
What did you do?
I'm over on the other side of the camp.
Weird.
That is weird. Yeah, I never left the camp after Soon saw me.
I did not go back to the camp.
No,
I didn't even go. I didn't even go close enough to where Mike was.
yeah, I saw soon in the background he did not approach my camp, and I never left it until just now.
That is
So that
bizarre.
is
It made me
weird.
forget why I came over here to begin with.
This
You were
bear.
gonna, I think, make me agility weapon.
Oh, yes, that's right, that's right.
All right, sweet.
The bear that I knocked out, and we took so long for me to wait to get on the wheel. She has like almost no vitality, so she's a bear who's totally weak.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
total contradiction. That sucks. I was so happy to get her. I was like, oh good, I'll have a new bear in this game. I wanted one, but nope. This.
Okay, well, I can...
That is really cool. I do like that. Maybe I'll try out the Argosian set at some point. I think one of our thralls has the Argosian armor.
Let me see. So, off the top of my head, the only 3 agility weapons I know are the daggers, the spear, and the bow. I don't know what stat short swords count for.
Yeah, he has.
Let me check.
That's also not really Greek. That's more Trojan, but...
Let's see. Okay, well, short swords also count as a strength weapon, so really everything except the daggers, the spear, and the bow are all strength weapons.
Okay. I'll just make a spear myself, then.
Yeah, because you don't need me for that.
No DLC spear.
Yeah. I'm sure there is for some DLC, but some of them, I think with that one, they just decide whatever the regular spear looks Roman and Greco-Roman enough.
Is a katana dex-based?
That's a good fucking question.
Or, sorry, agility-based? Because I do have access to a katana that I could give him, even though that makes no sense for his armor. But, let me see.
Maybe a two-handed might be strength, but I think a one-handed would be agility.
The katana is a two-handed sword.
Yeah, those might still be strength.
There should be a one-handed version. I think I saw one. Not today.
Let's see, on the wiki it says it is an agility weapon.
Really? The one-handed one, okay.
Yeah. So I guess I'll give him a katana. That works. Makes no sense, but it works.
He'll take it and he'll like it.
Exactly. To be fair, you've already stuffed it. Like, he's already, he's black, right?
No, he's white. He's very
white.
white.
Okay.
He's from that.
Well, either which...
Maybe I'll put him in the samurai armor. I don't think you have that set up, though, yet, right?
Samurai armor, full-blown samurai armor would need thick hide, because that's a heavy armor set. I can give him, like, Japanese peasant armor.
This looks ridiculous with his armor. Hold up, where's Mike or Alex?
I'm over by the pirate area now. I'm away.
Oh, okay. I don't know where Alex is. But yeah, he looks very silly with this armor set, wielding his katana.
I'll come back. I can crack him up samurai gear, or not samurai gear, but I guess really Ashigaru gear.
Yeah.
Wha? No, he's not got it out on my screen. He's just milling around with nothing.
Here. He has it on his belt right now, but let me put it on his main hand.
Oh, yep. I didn't know katanas had a unique animation, but evidently they do.
Yep. Very, very much so.
That is distinctively, definitely a Japanese swordsmanship style.
Very much so.
That is not ambiguous.
Yeah, exactly. It looks ridiculous with this armor.
Okay, well, I'm gonna need a shitload of hide.
There should be hide on the tan, or I might have already turned it into leather. Yeah, I already turned it into leather.
It's not bad if we do that, because the regular leather is still good for medium armor, which I'm gonna be working on as well.
Come on, buddy, let's go train you on something.
Yeah, you go ahead and do that.
Okay.
I'll keep working on the altars.
So shalebacks give you regular hide, right?
Yes, and lots of it. More than the antelopes.
Okay, got it. I will go farm up some shellbacks. Oh,
Shellbacks also give a lot more XP than antelopes,
Let's
which
see
is
how this
important for
katana
followers.
works. Oh, he does a lot of damage with that. That's good stuff.
He can do more once we get upgrades.
He only does like one swing of it though. Like he doesn't.
Followers aren't smart enough to do combos generally.
If you give him like a mace or like a truncheon style weapon, the bearer at least does combo with time.
This guy just spams the heavy attack.
Just singular. He doesn't actually bother
katana.
comboing.
Yeah, he just does one like heavy swing, and he just spams that over and over again.
Huh, that's
He's
weird.
trying to do that. He's trying to do that samurai movie shit. One hit, one kill.
No, seriously, that's exactly what it looks like.
He's just trying to be cool, okay? Fuck you. What do you mean can't move this placeable? Oh no, it's because it has manifestations of zeal. Oh no!
What? You can just take the manifestations of zeal out, right?
No.
Oh.
I could probably cheat to make a new Nest of Zath and force manifestations of zeal in. I could cheat, but okay, in the future when we put down religious altars, don't put them directly on the ground.
Okay.
That's just it's just words for the future. So I'm gonna
now he's
go
doing
ahead.
combos. Oh, look at that! Yeah.
Whoops.
I'm glad that
I'm gonna
your
go ahead.
thrall is working out. Mine's really not. Mine's kind of crappy.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut this recording, and while I'm not recording, I'll let the earbuds charge. And while I'm letting the earbuds charge, I'm gonna go ahead and go through the rigmarole of basically kind of cheating to get another Nest of Zath up here with 59 manifestations of zeal. So, let me cut. See you folks later. Bleh.